Hello, everybody. Here's the idea: rules are not necessary. The reason why I come up with this idea is nowadays there are rules everywhere in our house, school, and our society. Every company, every country, and every government has its own rules to control its people and to regulate their behavior. But people start come up different kind of questions. Do these rules really help, and do these rules really necessary to make people to behave and make our city and our country in order? The answer is no. Recently I've read an article. It's about a school in Australia. They have decided to do away with playground rules, and as a result, bullying and injuries have nearly vanished. The move to get rid of rules initially started as a local university experiment, but after a while, the success, the school's principals continued the policy for the rest of the year. Kids are now encouraged to spend their recess however they chose: climbing trees, riding skateboards, wrestling, and playing with sticks. Instead of punishing the kids, the school's principal had to find ways to work with them and as a collective. Initially, teachers and parents were opposed to this no rule concept, but after they saw that the kids were happier and fewer injuries were happening during recess, they start to accept this concept. From this story, we can see that even with less rules, people are happier and they still do the things they are happy to do and with less injuries. The other example we can find it's from one of the biggest problem we have in the United States is the drug problem. The general perceptive of people about the drug use is that drugs need to be banned for the safety of the community, and the government can stop people from taking drugs by creating laws. But however, the logic perceptive will be banning drugs will actually make the community more dangerous, and the people will take drugs regardless of whether or not the government creates a law. We can see from this graph, people do not stop using drugs, but more people going to prison for drugs. We can see a increase from 1920 to 2008. There is a big increase on the drug use, especially especially from the 1971 to 2008. 1971 is when the Nixon declared wars on the drugs, but there's a huge increase afterwards on the drug use. And the next graph we can see is about the percentage of the federal inmates imprisoned for drug use. Nancy Reagan trying to stop drug use, but it didn't really help. From 1970s to 1998, the percentage of the drug use is increasing. And the next graph we can see on 1989 winter, the Office of National Drug Control Policy is created. Even with the policy, even after the policy is created, we can still see the plot is increasing. The number of the drug arrests is increasing. So therefore, from all these graphs, we can see that with the laws and with the rules, the negative behavior cannot be stopped. People are still doing what they are not supposed to do, and the rules just sit there and telling people they are controlling, they are stopping these negative actions, but however, it doesn't really do anything to stop people doing all these bad things.